Are you guys tired of Evolution, Firecracker, Hog Rider, Psychic decks, and Royal Giant Psychic decks with the broken Evolution Royal Giant? This is the answer. This is the counter. You guys want to play in the arena to get a new personal best this season. So guys, directly first game here against Alpha. You guys know Alpha. I don't really like him. I'm honest here. Honestly speaking, I don't like this guy. By the way, I'm also streaming today on Twitch the season end. So make sure to tune in there. Twitch.tv/mortenroyale. And I'm just going to go for my barbs here. Okay, so I'm gonna be really more aggressive with my Barons rather than like having them normally in my deck. So, an example, like if there wouldn't have been the Evolution Barbarians in my deck, I would have never played the Barons in today's situation. I would have just went for like my Skeletons, Icewood, and then maybe lock that. But I just want to really get to the Evolution Barbarians because they're so strong. So I'm just gonna go for my Queen here. Really great Queen. Fire Spirit is liquidating the tower because I'm absolutely bad. But now I'm back, as you guys can see. Now I'm back to my Evo Barbarians, and I'm also going to use them immediately. This is the play, this is what we're going to go. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate, to be fair, that my Queen didn't get the ability down, so it's late to go for this. Okay, I'm just going to go Ice Spirit here. And I think I need to go for my log. Good defense on him. Good defense by him. But I still think it's fine. I'm really trying to get a new best finish, which would be #1. I don't know if it's possible for me. I'm trying my absolutely hardest. But like, are you like looking good this season? Or are you like having some troubles? I mean, it really depends, right? Because I feel like a ton of people which having like the Firecracker Evolution or the Royal Giant Evolution have like kind of a boosted finish. And are like higher than they normally are. Just because of like Firecracker, Royal Giant, for example, are pretty broken. But also some players, they're really struggling because they don't have too much fun with playing without evolutions against evolutions. So let me know on which side you're currently. So okay, I'm just gonna go now for my Ice Spirit. I'm just gonna go now for my Archer Queen here. Perfect Archer Queen. Killing the Infernal, hopefully. I assume. I'm just gonna go now for my Skeletons here. Great Skeletons. Okay, I need to go for a Mortar here. I just really want the Barbarians to tank here. Okay, I'm just gonna go Skeletons like that. Really great Skeletons. And he even missed the ban, or like his ban didn't do anything. So I can just go for the poison here also because I get poison damage on top of the tower. Kill the bomb, I kill the Inferno Tower. And I'm just gonna go for Barbarians now because I know he goes in for Bandit. He messed up the Bandit! Let's go. It's time for another miner. That's time for another miner. Mortar on the tower. Mortar on the tower, sir. And also, no log available for him anymore. So I can easily go for Ice Spirit plus. Okay, I need to go for Barbarians, for my Evo Barbarians first. Please don't splash the Tower Bomber, thank you very much. And now I'm just gonna go now for my mod. Is he gonna rocket this? He could, he has to. He might. Okay. Just gonna use my ability here, perfect ability, Ice Spirit like this. Great Ice Spirit, great defense, mortenroyale coming to play this game really well. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a lock. I just hope that he doesn't get a drill in time to tank for the bomber, but he's not gonna get it. I'm just gonna go for another mortar, keeping up the pressure. This is what we want to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for Barbarians here. Let's go. Man, Barbarians are so solid. Of course Valkyrie will also do the job, but I'm just having fun, and I think it's like really way better right now. Like with Valkyrie, you would straight up lose against Hog Rider, and also of course against RG it's even better. It's even worse. So I'm just gonna go for my log here. Okay, I'm just gonna go now for my Skeletons here. Now I'm just gonna go for my Evo. But of course he gets some damage, but this is kind of what we need to take. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my log here. Great log. Poison spell. Ice Spirit like this. Skeletons. Log. Mortar on the tower, let's go! Minor poison, minor poison. Ice Spirit. Skeletons. Log. GG's, well played, let's go! Next game up versus Chris. We're just gonna go directly for the Ice Spirit bridge to get some cheeky chip damage. Let's go! And he plays Skeletons. Okay, I need to go Morty. I'm just gonna go Skeletons. Okay, this matchup is honestly not bad. I won it a lot of times. I think I lost it like once because my opponent just spammed Evo Cracker at the bridge. So you need to keep in mind the Evo Cracker cycle, because if the opponent goes for the Hog Rider and he has the Evolution Cracker, you're not allowed to play barbarians, right? If you play barbarians in this type of situation, you will absolutely get destroyed. So this is really important, guys. When your opponent has Evo Cracker in hand, don't go for barbarians, play your mortar, play safe, and then just log off the firecracker. Otherwise, I really like to go for barbs all the time because it doesn't give any spell value to the opponent, and overall that's just pretty good. So I'm just gonna go for the Ice Bird here. Cheeky Ice Bird, activate King Toe. I'm just gonna cycle my Archer to get also the 3-card cycle going. And I think he cycled 1 Firecracker, so he needs to cycle 2 more. He has Lightning, bro. Okay. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'm just gonna go for my log here. Great log. I mean, we do get some damage. We're actually also taking a damage advantage there. What's the next play gonna be? I think I'm just gonna go skeletons like this. I'm just gonna go for my Evo Barbs. Great Evo Barbs, let's go. He's just gonna go for Firecracker most likely. This is what I would do. He's gonna do that. Of course he is. The great thing for me is that my Barbs are doing a great job. Let's go, Barb! Barb! No! Connect to tower next time, please. Okay, need to go Mortar here. He doesn't have EQ, so this is like a really clean defense. Skeletons just to kill it immediately. But next up, he has Evolution Cracker. So I am not allowed to go Barbarians. This is important, because he will just preemptive go for the Cracker at the bridge. And Evo Cracker does like 1k damage, similar to a Sparky. So this can't happen. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Archer Queen here. Okay, great. Okay, I'm just gonna use the ability here early. Otherwise my Evo Cracker, his Evo Cracker is just killing everything. No, it's still alive! Oh no. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this, guys. This is so annoying. Bro, stop it! Okay, at least this Cracker. Oh, okay, I think this next up has the Evolution Cracker once again. Okay. I'm just gonna go Archer Queen like this, Skeletons like this. Great log. I'm waiting for the Evolution Cracker, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Evolution Cracker is coming down there, that's fine. So he doesn't have it if he goes. Okay, I'm just gonna go Barbarians here. Just gonna go like this. Now I could just easily go for mine. I'm also gonna go Poison. Nah, I could have played a Poison Bomber to the tile to the right to hit the Bomb Tower also. But we're looking really good here. I'm just gonna go for Archer Queen honestly at the bridge because he needs to go Hawk ready anyway. That was an interesting lightning. Just gonna go Minor Poison here. Great Poison spell. Let's go. So much well. Tower will go down below 1k HP. Okay, I'm just gonna go Mortar here. Ice Spirit. Great Ice Spirit. Let's go. Another Poison spell. Another Log. Queen is not alive anymore, so I need to go for Mortar now. I'm not gonna go for Barbarians. Just gonna go Ice Bird out of lightning range. I'm just gonna play my log. Skeletons like this, Miner like that, Ice Bird like this. GG's well played. Awesome game. That was clean Royale. That was great gameplay, guys. And next time we'll play against Surgical Goblin. You guys know Surgical Goblin? You guys remember the 1 HP game? Yes, I do. That's sad days. Okay, he just goes in for RG first play. I mean, normally it doesn't really make sense. You would never go RG first play without knowing the opponent's deck, but you just do it because you want to cycle as fast as you can back to the evolution. So, this is like also a matchup which is pretty good for us, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Barbarian. Even if it's like Fireball and I give him a ton of Fireball value, I still think it's okay. I'm just gonna go for the log. Get a shot, please. No. But he also doesn't have Fireball, so he can go for Evo RG, but we're gonna cycle back to a variance. Miner, okay. And like, look at the Evo Barbarians against the Royal Giant. This should be not allowed, guys. That's absolutely amazing. And now he still needs to deal with that. I'm just gonna keep up the pressure. Just gonna go for Mortar here. He's so low on Elixir. And look at his ghost, guys. Look at this ghost. You're asking which ghost? Good question. I also don't see it. I'm just gonna block here with Skeletons to get one more Mortar shot, hopefully. And that was way too aggressive. I think he thought that he had a cheaper cycle, but he kind of forgot that we have like Skeletons, Icebird, Log, and also have the 3-card cycle. Just got back to the Evo Barbarians, not the E-Barbs. And now I'm just gonna go for the Miner here, getting some decent amount of chip damage. And this is like a free Archer Queen, right? Like when the opponent is Lightning, Barbarians get a ton of fire. When the opponent is Fireball, Archer Queen gets a ton of fire. So I think the best RG variation, just like the highest chance of winning against us, is gonna be a Monk plus Fireball. I think this has like the best chance of against us, also with Log, Eastwood, Cheap Cycle, maybe with Mother Witch also. So I'm just gonna go for my Mortar here. I'm just gonna go for Skeletons like this. Log. Just gonna go Miner in the back. He doesn't have too much against Miner now. I think I'm also gonna cycle a Poison spell here, like why not? I feel like I really can. His Barbarian Burn misses! Okay. Still so much damage, I think. Bro, man, like, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. You can't overcommit. That's what I did, I think, a bit. I was gonna go for Miner here. Maybe I should have played my Barbarians just to waste them to get the evolution back. But I don't know. I'm just gonna go for Poison. That's a great Poison spell. I'm just gonna go Icebird here. Skeletons. Miner. Okay. Barbs like this. Okay. Evo Mortar. Icebird. I need to be really careful here. Because this is putting us in some trouble. But also look at the damage on the left side. What's going on, dude? Okay, I think this is like a really good stage. Because I can just go cycle my Archqueen back. He doesn't have Fireball, so he can't basically go in. And I'm also kind of play opposite lane pressure, so... I'm just gonna go for Miner here. Skeletons, Icebird. I'm just gonna go defensive Poison. Why not? I think this is like the safest play I can do here. Log. Poison. Miner. Oh, please. Oh, this is our new cycle. Let's go. I can't speak. Like, these games are incredible. I have a ton of fun playing as that, guys. Oh no, this will be the final boss. We're playing against a hacker. Huh. Why are we playing against hackers? So I'm just gonna go for the Mortar. Why I'm gonna play this Mortar spot? Because this type of Mortar spot, you can't activate King Toe. If I go in for the middle spot, you can. So Miner Wall Breaker. Okay, I'm just gonna go cycle my Log here. Okay. Against Miner Wall Breaker, I normally always want to go in for, like, because most people don't really play big spell anymore, I always want to go in, like, for my Queen on the side he's going for, like, just, like, to have a great, like defense, and he can't really push, since I have a Queen on the map, right, so, like, every time he needs to play into my Queen, and also have the 3-card cycle, and this is how I win normally, so going for the Queen in the back where the opponent goes for, having the 3-card cycle, and just straight up going Miner Poison. Of course, Mortar also sometimes can be great. Seems like he doesn't play. Get one shot, please. Get a shot. No. Seems like he doesn't play with Mighty Miner. Oh, that was a huge shot. Not gonna lie, guys. No, but I'm also not gonna lie. That is one bad. Oh, okay, doesn't connect to tower. Okay, need to go Archer Queen now high. Yeah, Firecracker is kind of a problem. Firecracker is the problem. The confirmed problem. gonna use my mortar now. Archer Queen is still alive. Gets 1 shot, gets 2 shots. It's not bad. It's honestly really not bad. Cracker might come down now. Okay, I'm just gonna go miner then. Doesn't have really anything against the miner now in cycle. It's like Cracker, miner, bomb tower, I think. And also wall breakers in hand. Just gonna go skeletons in the back. He will go Cracker bridge. I knew it. I knew it. Bro, you can't play like that against me, honestly. Like, I am familiar with your game, hacker. So I basically hacked him. Okay, I'm just gonna go aggressive with Miner Poison here because I can. Great, let's go also as wall breakers. Don't need to get respawn anymore, so I have Ice Bird Skeletons ready. Okay, I'm just gonna go Ice Bird here. Just hope I get the perfect Ice Bird. Almost at least. Mortar Kite. Also applying pressure. And a really solid miner on the tower. Let's go. Another Archer Queen. Just cycle. I think I should have cycled to the right because that's most likely the lane he's going for. But that's okay. I can do it. I'm just gonna go for Barbarians here. I'm just gonna go for my log here. Hopefully I kill everything. Let's go. Barbarians are absolutely amazing. And I'm just gonna go once again for Miner Poison spell. Poison in the back. Miner in the back. Poison on the tower. Goblins don't get the catch. He needs to still go for an Ice Bird. And we're looking really, really strong. Just gonna go Skeletons in the back. Ice Bird, Miner. Archer Queen like this. Another log. Poison spell is coming down. And I don't really see him winning this game in the next few seconds. I can just go for Skeletons. I am also gonna drop my Ice Bird here. What an absolutely clean video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's one. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to use code mortenroyale to support me even more. And I would say I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for the new Clash Royale season.